Hello, welcome to the Two Chicks Homestead podcast. We are the two chicks. Yay!
Hi, I'm Nate.
And I'm Erin, and we talk about homesteading and living on a small piece of land.
All right, everyone, welcome to episode 66.
Yep.
August 23rd?
Yep.
All right. It's getting there. Tick-tock.
Yep.
It's almost September.
It is. And that's like fall.
I know.
Even though it's usually still hot.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got the hottest days of the week, coming up the next couple days.
Yeah, along with, like, everybody else.
Yeah. So, it'll be fun to see how the rabbits do. We got to get the tiles in the freezer. I cannot forget to do that tonight.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's going to be a fun week.
Yeah.
And we were pretty busy over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So, we got the garage cleaned up a little bit. Spent a few hours with that.
Yeah, the garage is actually pretty big.
I know. It's like 26 feet deep. Two and a half car, give or take. So, yeah, it fits your truck.
Yeah.
With room to spare.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we're cleaning that out as a backup for the event. But we'll talk about that event later.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that's what I was doing all week, our weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So, still got another couple days on it, probably.
Yeah, I don't know what I did all weekend.
I don't remember either. I was outside.
I don't know.
But we want to talk about being social butterflies.
Yes, so this was a topic suggestion from Yozik in our Telegram chat. We kind of asked, what do you want to hear about? And he said, becoming social butterflies.
Yep.
And I don't know if we have become social butterflies.
No.
But I think we've figured out what's important.
I think a lot of it has gone with, we're not social butterflies to everybody.
Yeah.
We're social butterflies to our community and our like-minded people.
Yeah. Or whatever is common interests.
Right. Like, you and I are extremely introvert. Mm-hmm. Like, we literally don't have friends.
If I see my neighbor outside, I will literally wait to check the mail.
Yeah.
Until they're not outside.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not that bad, but I mean, we have a very limited amount of friends in real life.
Yeah. Which I think seems to be pretty common. I mean, we're all busy. Mm-hmm. And even the homesteading friends that we have locally, we're all busy.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, who wants to not do anything and come over?
Right, exactly. I mean, it took us, 3 months to get up north?
Yeah.
To go visit one of our listeners?
Yeah. And yeah, it's awful because it's like every weekend. Well, I mean, you work during the week, and so the weekends are like, that's when I hand you your list of all the stuff you have to do. And
it really hasn't been that long a list this year.
No, it hasn't.
So, the honeydew list is there, but it's not, like, major.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of little stuff all the time.
Right. And it was nice to get a few things done outside early in the morning and get stuff done inside when it gets really hot out.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's, like, you and I were a little worried about going down to LFTN and SRF.
Well, yeah, I mean, the first time I went down, I still don't know how I even did that. I think it was, I bought the ticket in March or something.
Well, you bought it in January. Yeah, January. Because I think I told you either I'm going to buy it or you're going to buy it.
But it was one of those things where it's like, I'm sitting at home under my blanket, not talking to anybody, and I buy a ticket. No, not thinking that in 3 or 4 months I'd actually have to go. And it was, I would think I was in Kentucky, and it was like, I can't turn back. Like, you'd be so mad.
It wouldn't be that I was mad. It's you're more than halfway there.
I know, but it was like, shoot, I'm, like, going.
Yeah.
And even still that first night, I was like, what the hell am I doing? Like, I don't want to be here. Because you get there and, just that particular event, you get there and it's, evening already. And it was freezing. And everybody seemed to know each other, and it was like, why am I here?
Exactly. And I remember that going down to SRF.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you went by yourself.
Yeah, I went the first time in October.
The first SRF. Yeah.
The first one. I went down there, and had we been... No, we didn't go to SOE when we went down.
No, that was the first time, and I was going to go with, but I think I was still getting over...
Yeah, you were still getting over COVID. And I had already been done and over with it, so I was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went down, and I know nobody. Mm-hmm. Like, there's no physical faces. I don't know anybody.
Yeah, you knew Nicole.
I knew Nicole, and that was it, because I'd met her. We had stopped at her house one day coming back from Tennessee to go visit my mom.
Oh, yeah, because you hadn't even been to LFTN yet.
Right. Yeah. So I had at least seen her, and I helped her do a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. And then I finally got a chance to meet John and Amanda. And it's like, oh my God. I'm like fanboying over here because it's John. And I've followed the guy for years and years and years. I mean, he's what got me into this community.
Yeah, you started following him first before Jack.
Right. He told me about Jack at first.
Yeah.
So to get the opportunity to go down there, it's like, that was my set goal. And then I go down there and I meet somebody who is 40 minutes away from us here at the house.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we hit it off pretty good right there because we're both Illinois.
Yeah.
And that's Don.
Yeah, the EMT.
Yep. We've had him here on the podcast before. We did an interview with him. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I mean, he's like 40, 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
He's been over here a couple times, dinner, hanging out, did a class here for us. Super cool guy, and it's like, okay, so he and I hit it off right away.
But the only reason you got that far was because you were social. I mean, you could have easily just said, hey, how you doing? And that was it.
Right. It's like I knew John's schedule enough, and I was the only person who camped down there. So I was literally the only person on the property. I was back in the corner in my tent. So it's like 8:30 rolls around on Friday night or whatever it was. I went inside or out to my tent because I knew John had his live stream coming up at 9. He does a live stream every night. Mm-hmm. So it's like I wanted to clear the way and let him do that. And I just went outside and did my thing.
Yeah.
Just kind of hung out and went to bed a little bit early.
Yeah.
So, but when I got up the next morning at 5, I had to turn the coffee on and be social all day. And it was like, it was pretty taxing. Mm-hmm. But it was probably the best thing I could have done.
Yeah.
Go meet everybody, meet Tactical, meet Nighthawk, meet Nicole, meet Mama Sauce, and then everybody else who showed up. And it's like, I've talked to you. Mm-hmm. That's who you are.
Yeah.
And it's like, I wear the Homestead shirt, so everybody kind of knows me, and I'm wandering around kind of lost puppy dog.
Yeah.
So, a few people come up, oh, you're Nate. And it's, we get chit-chatting a little bit. I met your wife at LFTN, and it was nice to go down to the community and talk to people.
Yeah.
And it's like-minded people. Now, anybody outside of our, close-knit community that we help each other with, I don't really talk with that much.
Yeah. Well, then it seems like it's a bunch of small talk BS, which is what I absolutely avoid.
Right.
I just want to get to the reason why we would even be talking.
Right. And it's funny because you and I have ham radio licenses. Mm-hmm. That's all ham radio is small talk.
Yeah, which is awful.
Yeah. And I am not on the radio that often on the local repeaters because I can't small talk. Mm-hmm. Because there's nobody that has that in common with us.
Right.
So, but when I get on HF, I'm just looking to make contact. Mm-hmm. somebody from another country that I've never talked to, or chasing at Parks on the Air station, where it's like 30 seconds and you're done.
Yeah.
When it's like a 10-minute conversation, no way.
Yeah, those 10-minute conversations are what I wake up in the middle of the night 6 months from now going, what did I say that for? And I think about things that happened 10, 15 years ago where it's like, oh my God, like how awkward can I be? And it's kind of like, I think in the homesteading community, and actually Nicole's latest podcast, which we can link in the show notes, is about, coming off as, like, I'm going to say this wrong, and maybe this has nothing to do with what she said, it just kind of sparked it, but, like, coming off on your content as having your shit together, and none of us do.
No.
And it's interesting because it's like, it's kind of a thing in the homesteading community and in the writing community. I mean, it's kind of like everybody's just weird. Yeah.
I mean, if you follow our social media, we don't post Instagram-worthy photos. No. We are not an Instagram-worthy homestead.
I mean, I try and push the shit out of the, background a little bit.
Yeah.
But
we did that more at the beginning. We don't do it as much now.
What, the nice pictures?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to see the overgrown garden or the poop catchers underneath the rabbits, or that kind of stuff.
And it's like, I'm going to say this, and I mean it in the most sincere way, that it's really nice going to other homesteads and having it look like chaos.
Yeah.
Because
it's real life.
Because before I went to Nicole's, I had it in my head that it was like going to be manicured, and like, that's just, I don't know, I wasn't even in the community for that long, and I don't think I really had a chance to even think otherwise.
Because you only ever see the Instagram-worthy homesteads.
Yes, yeah. When you first start, that's what you see.
Yeah.
And then that's what kind of sticks out, like, oh my God, I am, like, we're not doing it right. Like, you can't come over and see my mess.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see if it's still there, but there are currently 4-foot tall blades of grass out our back door.
Oh, yeah.
Because I haven't gotten the weed whacker in there.
Yeah. It just, you walk out and it's like, shit, they're still there.
Yep.
I'll get that later, and later never actually comes.
Exactly. Or I got 5 inches of grass in the backyard because we haven't mowed in a week and a half.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's reality.
But it's like, 3 years ago, I think we talked about, maybe not talked about 3 years ago, but to have like an event and have people come walking, and it was like, oh my God, we can't do that. Like, have you seen what it looks like? And now it's like, there it is.
I mean, I don't have an issue walking through weeds or tall grass on somebody's property, because I know what it's there for now. So, like, if somebody has sheep or goats and they have tall grass over their property, that's food.
Yeah, so if anybody has sheep or goats, feel free to bring them, because
exactly. Plenty of food.
Weeds for them.
We'll send them down in the ravine. We'll keep the coyotes at bay.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't have a problem with that right now, because I understand why it's that way.
Yeah.
The real working homesteads have that because that's how it works.
Yeah. Ma and Pa were not out mowing the lawn.
Oh, fuck no.
Because they had plenty of other things to do.
Exactly. That was the least of their concerns.
Yeah.
Which is why I haven't fired up the mower in a week and a half, because I got other shit to do.
Yeah. But we do it, to be nice to our neighbors.
Yeah, I'll probably mow the front yard, and then I'll mow the backyard like a couple days before the event coming up. So,
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think it's not that we've become social butterflies, but we've realized priorities, and that it does feel good at the end of the day when you go out and meet someone and make a connection and show face. That it ends up being worth it. It's tiring,
right,
and exhausting, and my energy is at like 0, you know, in like an hour, but
right,
it's
and
worth it.
It's like we drove 4 hours to go pick up a rabbit, round trip, to go meet somebody new. 2 years ago, you probably wouldn't have caught me doing that.
No.
And dragging everybody down there to go. That trip was awesome. We learned so much stuff on that trip.
Yeah.
And that family down there, that Hinckley Homestead, awesome people. Like, I am really looking forward to when we need another rabbit, because that's where I'm going.
What else can we figure out that we need? Now we have to go out and buy honey.
Sheep.
Yeah, maybe honey.
Yeah, I don't think we can get goats or sheep here yet.
Yeah.
We need to buy the neighbor's property.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's selling.
Yeah, I don't think he is either. So, but yeah, it's fun to do this, and it's fun to sit down and chit chat with everybody when you have stuff in common. Like, that's the most important thing. You guys, we can sit down and talk about the same stuff and help each other out. Where somebody outside of this community, you know, I don't do a lot of small talk. You know, if you have a ham radio question, I can help you with that, no problem.
Yeah, if there's a certain topic. Right. And then it's like, I know Amy Dingman and I talk about this a lot, that it's frustrating because you never see yourself as other people see you. And I think Nicole kind of was going along these lines in her podcast from today, that it's like everybody's doing awesome, but nobody actually feels like they're doing awesome. Because all we're doing is sitting here nitpicking and worrying about the dumb stuff we're going to say. Right. When all that really does is show the other person that it's okay to say the dumb stuff, and, you know, it's no big deal. Right.
And I think a lot of it is you may think you're going to fail, but you're actually helping people. And I have that problem all the time. Yeah. Like, I legit think I'm failing with the rabbits about 50% of the time.
Well, yeah.
Because it's just...
I mean, it's the same with kids, too.
Right. But the homestead-worthy stuff scares the shit out of me sometimes. It's like, I want to do it right, and I want to make sure I'm doing it right, and I probably am not. Yeah. But once I get it figured out and other people start asking questions, then I do realize I know what I'm talking about. Or other people take notice and see what we're doing and point things out. Yeah. Or we talk to somebody and we go buy a rabbit and we find out that person got rabbits because they heard us on another podcast.
Yeah, or we had someone join the Telegram group who was very active in the community and wanted to join because they're planning on getting rabbits, and they wanted to come to the place that everyone thinks we know about rabbits.
Exactly.
And we do, but we don't know everything, and we're still learning.
It's a continuous learning thing, and that's the fun part.
Yeah.
So, if the second you stop learning is the second you're dead. So... Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much, I think, what we got for that topic, unless you got anything else.
I mean, it's really just trying to go with the flow.
Yep.
And act one day like at a time. You fake it till you make it.
Exactly. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good at that.
Yeah. And then at some point, you're just kind of making it.
Exactly. So
you just never really feel like you are.
Yeah. 100%. So... But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything we got on that. And then we got...
speaking of being social.
Yep. We have the big event coming up. So we mentioned this already. I know Tim has mentioned it. Tim from the Workshop Radio is coming down. September 16th. We will have food and fun and all that other stuff. The link to the Telegram will be in the show notes. So we need everybody to join that Telegram so you can get the address, the time, and all that other fun stuff. It'll be September 16th. It's a Saturday. You can come down Friday night if you'd like and camp, and come down or stay Saturday night and camp and head back on Sunday.
Yep.
There is no cost for this event. We will have food here. So just if you want to come and meet Tim as he's swinging down for Self-Reliance Festival and headed down to his property down south, this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
He's making a special stop here.
Yeah. Yeah, this won't be all the time.
Right. So we talked him into it, and he's going to swing by and hang out for a couple days and have some fun.
Yeah. And I think we're going to have a table of things you want to sell or barter. Mm-hmm. So bring anything that you make or you have that would be of interest.
Yep. And we are talking about possibly doing a barter blanket as well.
Yeah, I think we're going to kind of just see. I don't want to plan
how
too
many
much.
people have it here.
Yeah, because I don't want to take away of just socializing.
Yeah.
As oddly as...
Right.
Because
Tim's good people.
Yeah.
So, and everybody that is in Tim's community is good people.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we've met a bad person in that community yet.
Yeah. I don't want to take away from the short amount of time that we have.
Right.
But it's you never know.
Mm-hmm. You'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
So.
But also, if you are planning on coming and you did want comfrey roots, message me on Telegram or find us on Facebook or something, and just kind of give me a heads up. I have no problem coming over and pulling up comfrey while you wait that weekend. But if you already know that you wanted some, just to get ready.
Absolutely. I mean, it takes a couple minutes to pull it up, and you can cut all the pieces and show somebody how to do it, honestly.
Yeah.
So, if they're taking stuff home, might as well learn how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, that'd be kind of nice.
Yeah.
So, we'll have comfrey. We'll probably have some rabbit feet left unless it all sells.
Yeah, I have a bunch that I have to make still.
Yep. And then we'll probably have some freeze-dried snacks and fresh eggs. The eggs we're going to eat, though.
Yeah, we'll probably eat the eggs.
We're not selling those.
No.
And then we'll have some salve. We got tons of salve.
Yeah.
You just did another batch recently.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody who's interested in that can always hit us up.
And the new roller balms.
Yeah, I think those are doing really good.
Those are going really fast. I actually, excuse me, I have to make some more. Yeah.
That was a good idea you had on that. So I'm glad it's working.
It happens sometimes.
I know. And it's one of those like, ding, that's a good idea.
I had to do it right now or else I'm never going to do it.
Exactly. And I got to go find mine. I think they're in my pants pocket somewhere.
Yeah, well.
I might have just sent them through the wash. We'll find out.
Oh, well. That could be.
Yep. It doesn't get that hot in there.
Yeah.
So.
Be a good test.
Yeah.
I'll be able to put on there, will survive washing machine.
Yeah, I'll have to check.
Dryer.
I'll have to check. No, they're in my backpack. I know they're in the side pocket.
Okay.
So, yeah, all right. Didn't send it through the wash.
Okay.
Good deal. So, another thing, we have a new affiliate link, and I'm going to drop this down here. So, this is for Code118 Wallet. They are a RFID aluminum and carbon fiber wallet. It holds 7 cards inside and 3 on the strap outside. I will post the link for our affiliate. They are currently running a 40% off deal right now if you go through our link. So that would be
40% off.
40% off for a wallet. And then, being affiliate, we get a little piece of that, but it doesn't cost you guys any extra. So, might be kind of nice. Pick something up. They got carbon fiber, titanium, and they do have aluminum. So I have the aluminum with the carbon fiber modular plate, and I actually kind of enjoy it. It's a pretty nice wallet. So, and it's RFID protection, stops people from stealing your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it holds cash. It holds all my cards, concealed carry license, FOID card, all that other fun stuff. And it also holds our goofy museum passes. So they don't go in. That's on the outside strap. But it holds those as well. So, but yeah, it works really nice. I've had it for about 2 months now, and no problems yet. So give them a check. Check them out. We just got the affiliate link a couple days ago, so I figured we'd share it with you guys. So if you could do that, that would be awesome to help us out. So, and once again, that is Code118, and I will drop the affiliate link in the show notes, and you guys can check that out and see what you like, and go from there.
Yeah.
So what else we got?
That's it.
That's it. All right, guys. We will catch you guys next time.
See you on the homestead, where something is always growing, eating, or cooking.